What's going on, folks? It's Saturday night. It's around 1 o'clock in the morning. But I feel like I should make a little video. I've been getting a lot of questions lately. A lot of people on this channel have kind of found out I have another channel, Tool Boss and stuff. So they ask me a lot of questions about tools and what tools do I use and what tools can be used for and stuff like that. I get a lot of questions. What kind of wrenches, what kind of ratchets do I use to take the blades off my mowers and lug nuts off my car? And I'm like, ratchets and wrenches? What? No, we use impact drivers and impact wrenches. Just makes life a whole lot easier. So a lot of people don't know about this stuff. I'm telling you, in the last 2 months, I probably got 10 people contacting me. Hey, I see your channel. What do you recommend for this? And I tell them I'm kind of just shocked. And I see videos sometimes of people using like ratchets to take the blades off their mower and wrenches and stuff. And I just want to let people know there's a real quick way to do this stuff. Um, I'm just going to go over the many routes of an easy and price on how to take mower blades off and stuff like that. Okay, so this is a 12-volt impact driver. Again, all the companies make a 12-volt too. Bosch, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita, Rigid, Ryobi. This is just a Bosch one. Now this has around 1,000 inch-pounds of torque. I think it's like 980 for this specific one. This is the Bosch brushed impact driver. Okay? This will take the blades off of any zero turn, any walk behind, any push mower, self-propelled mower, most walk behind and zero turn mowers. The nuts are torqued at between 40 and 55 foot-pounds of torque. Okay, so this is 1,000 inch-pounds. So this has around 85 foot-pounds of torque. The max torque is around 85 foot-pounds. So 40 to 50 foot-pounds to take mower blades off. This is perfect. And I like using, with my zero turns, I like using this, not this specific one, but my 12 volt. I have the Bosch, I have the Milwaukee 12 volt. They're the only two I have. No, and I have the Makita, which I love. Actually, I just got that. These are great because they're very compact. They have a very small footprint. I don't really have to lift my deck up too high. I just roll my mower on my trailer ramp, and bzz, bzz, it's a very small footprint. For my Hustler, this is even too big, but all you got to do, I'm gonna put this in with one hand here. That's the one thing with Bosch. It doesn't have with the DeWalt, you just push it in, it locks in. With Bosch, you have to push this nozzle forward and slide it in. But real small, compact. I can get right underneath there, broop, broop, and it takes any mower blade off. Again, zero turns, walk behind, self-propelled, push mowers, everything. This will take everything off. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Everything's off. No messing around with a ratchet and wrenches and all that. Put them back on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I really recommend using impact drivers for mower blades. Only because if you move up to something like this. Now again, this is around 85 foot-pounds. This is an impact wrench by DeWalt. It's one of the most powerful ones you can get. But this has around 700 foot-pounds. Okay, 700 foot-pounds, 85 foot-pounds. So you really, even though this has 3 speeds on it, has a speed of say 150 max on speed 1, 400 max on 2, and 700 on speed 3, which is full torque. you don't need anything like this for mower blades. So impact drivers are great for mower blades, okay? So the 12 volts are perfect for your mower blades. Now, if you want to go up to the 18 volt, okay, this is what most people use for everything. Most of the tools are an 18 volt platform. Try to do this with one hand here. There we go. So now with an 18 volt, you have a bit more power to do a bit more applications. Now, I always keep an impact driver in my car for my blades. I also keep an impact wrench in my car. I'm going to go over kind of the differences in these real quick. Again, these are perfectly fine. This is what most people probably use for their mower blades. I use it too, 18 volts, when, I don't want to get my 12 volt out. But like I said, this is 1,000 inch-pounds. This specific impact is 1,600 inch-pounds. Okay? So this has around 125 foot-pounds of torque. 85 foot-pounds, 125 foot-pounds. 125 to 135. However you calculate it out. But with this, now you can take lug nuts off your car. You can take it off your truck. Most trucks, like my Dodge Ram, I can take it off with this. But if it's torqued at more than 130 foot-pounds, you're not going to be able to do it. So most people use this big boy. But again, this is kind of what I would recommend over the 12 volt, only because you don't really need. This gives you more. It's more versatile for you. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot more with an 18, 20 volt, even though it's 18 volt here, than you can with a 12. The 12 is basically just for its compact size. But let me tell you, the Milwaukee 12 volts, they have 18 volt power. So, especially their fuel line. Only Milwaukee fuel, their 12 volts, really have 18 volt power. So if you want to go with something kind of this small, but let me be honest with you, the 12 volt fuels, they really aren't much smaller than the 18 volts. So I don't really recommend that. I mean, you can see a huge size difference with the Bosch, are the most compact by far. A lot of power with the Bosch. But okay, so it's the same thing. You can use a 3/8. I like a 1/2 inch drive sockets. Half-inch drive sockets. 1/2 inch sockets. You can use 3/8 sockets. That's a 3/8 adapter. And this is a 1/2 inch adapter. So, same exact thing like I was saying. Like with the DeWalt's, you just have to push it in. And it goes right in. And you're ready to rock. So, same things. With your mower blades. Bloop, bloop. You're done. Sharpen them. Put them back on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No messing with, wrenches and ratchets and all that stuff. Just real simple, real quick, efficient. Again, I always say everyone should have one of these in your car. Just so you get a flat with your trailer. You don't want to be, with the old style ratchet and wrenches trying to get the lug nuts off and stuff. This just zip, zip, zip. You take the wheel off. If you have a spare, throw it on. Zip, 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 zip. You're on your way. Now this is your big boy. Now this is an impact wrench. Now this is the monster of them all. They make different size impact wrenches. You never need something this powerful. I have my Ryobi in my truck. That's the one that always stays in my truck. That has 200 foot-pounds. Okay? It says 700. This is made for stuff that lawn care really you're never going to need. But I just have it here as, as an example. But impact wrenches, again, there's you can get them from 200 foot-pounds all the way up to this monster at 700. Okay? I do not recommend this at all for lawn care or for lug nuts because it's just not necessary. I mean, it does have different speeds where you can, lower the torque settings and stuff, but it's not really something that you need. So impact wrenches. Now, this might be something that if you just want something that is real quick and easy to change mower blades and lug nuts, an impact wrench is specifically made for that. The fact being is you don't need any adapters, okay? You pretty much, here's an impact wrench, right? Take your, whoa, take your socket, throw it on, and now you're ready to rock. Bloop. No adapters, real quick and easy, and you're ready to rock. Now, this is a 1/2-inch drive adapter, okay? So this turns your 1/2-inch adapter. I have a friction ring there. This ain't a friction ring, it's a detent. So what this does is, excuse me. Okay, you can get these Home Depot, Lowe's. What this does, this is an adapter that will turn your 1/2-inch impact. Now you can also get impacts in 3/8. They are the 3/8 and the 1/2-inch drives are the two most popular. They do make 3/4. They make 7/16, but they're really for like automotive and tradesman type stuff. But your local Home Depot, Lowe's, they're mostly 1/2-inch and 3/8. Moe's Lawn Care loves 3/8. I always tell them, time to step up with the big boys. But I just bust his chops with that. But if you have 3/8 sockets, which most of your ratchet sets, so you might have sockets already. Now these are impact ready sockets too. The Bosch here, these are made specifically for impact wrenches and impact drivers. But you might have sockets already from, your ratchet set, that are like silver, those silver ones. And you don't really want to spend the money. They'll work. They're not really made for impact drivers, but you can use them. I'm not going to tell you not to use them. But if you have a 1/2-inch or a 3/8, you can change your adapter. So this is a 1/2-inch impact wrench. I'm going to turn it into a 3/8 impact wrench just by doing that. Now it's a 3/8 impact wrench. So now I can take one of these 3/8 sockets and boom. Now this is a 3/8 impact wrench. I did a lot of babble here, kind of stuff that you didn't really need to know about, but I just wanted to put a little bit out there in case some people have 3/8 sockets, but they bought a 1/2-inch impact wrench. So to make a long story short, and if you ever have any questions on any of this stuff, always feel free to hit me up on here. Like I said, I love talking about this stuff. But it's a real cheap investment. Now, impact wrenches cost more than impact drivers. Not really too much. I mean, you can get a Ryobi impact wrench for like $100. You can get a rigid one for $100. You can get the Walt ones for $100. You just gotta shop around. But if you want the easiest way to take blades off your mower, you want to go with an impact wrench. But if you want something more versatile, impact drivers. With impact drivers, you can use these for so much everything. These have taken the place of drills now. You want to hang a picture up on the wall, you use these. You take this out and you put in, where's my Milwaukee? See, I'm doing a project right now. I have a lot of stuff out, but if you want to hang a picture up on your wall, you put a Phillips bit in here, and you're doing that. You want to put screws in, you use impact drivers. Impact drivers have taken the place of drills. People don't really use drills anymore. I'm not saying everybody. Tradesmen still, obviously, but the technology has come such a long way that you could but they have different speeds on them, so you can lower the torque settings to these drivers now, where you can turn them into drills just by lowering the torque. But you want to screw in. I'm making this workbench here. I got to screw in holes. This is what you use an impact driver. If you wanted to put drill bits in here, you could put drill bits in here. If you want to put your Phillips heads on here, your flat heads, everything, very versatile tools, your impact drivers. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but there's a lot of young people that kind of watch this stuff, and you'd be surprised how many older people that don't really know about power tools, but just a quick video. Again, if you ever have any questions, anybody, I love answering them. But an impact wrench can make your life a whole lot easier. I mean, I wouldn't change my mower blades every week if I had to get a ratchet set out in my wrenches to take the blades off. It's just too much work. I'm tired when I get home on Friday. I'm not doing that bullshit. I take this. Well, not this one. I usually use, like I said, my impact, my 12 volt stuff, or my 18. Put my adapter in there, go, take them off, sharpen them right here, go over. Well, we haven't done this one yet, so not this one. But my Hustler, my Toro, my Time Master, and boop, 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 put it right back on. So, if you kind of want to, I wouldn't start with an impact wrench unless, see, I'm kind of going back and forth. If you have the money, get an impact wrench. If you want real easy, if you want something real easy to take your mower blades off, okay? And if you kind of have a big truck and a trailer that you just really want to have peace of mind, where you can take the lug nuts off your car, your truck, if you have a flat, and if your trailer gets a flat, you're going to be able to do it with an impact wrench, no doubt about it. I keep both of them in my truck, but impact drivers work, impact wrenches work. It's just, one needs an adapter, one doesn't. One has more power, one's more versatile. You can, make pilot holes, hang a picture on a wall, make a workbench with this, everything. So, all right, before I start rambling on, this is 17 minutes. Any comments or questions, let me know. I'm sure a lot of you guys will see this video tomorrow, but I hope this answers a lot of your questions out there. Because like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions on this stuff. And anytime you have any comments or any questions, don't feel free to comment me, private message me. You can text me, and I'll help you the best I can. All right, guys, later.